The Man in the Mirror. Emily moved into the small, quaint apartment in the heart of the city. It was cheap, cozy, and the landlord assured her there were no issues, other than the fact that the previous tenant had left rather suddenly. Emily didn't mind. She was excited for a fresh start. The first few nights were uneventful, but on the fourth night she noticed something odd. The bathroom mirror, which had always been a simple, framed rectangle, seemed to fog up inexplicably when she was near it. She'd wipe it off, but it would fog over again moments later. At first, she brushed it off, blaming the old plumbing or a draft. But after a week, the fogging became more unsettling. One night, as she stood brushing her teeth, the mirror didn't just fog up, it began to move. The reflection of Emily, still brushing her teeth, stayed perfectly still, but the mirror itself seemed to warp. A figure appeared, slowly, in the reflection. A tall man standing just behind her. Frozen, Emily slowly turned her head, but the bathroom was empty. Her heart raced. She wiped the mirror again, and it cleared, only to reveal the man's face now staring back at her. His eyes were hollow, dark. He smiled, a slow, sinister grin that seemed to stretch unnaturally wide. Terrified, Emily stumbled backward, but the figure remained in the mirror, now closer, his hand pressed against the glass. She turned and ran out of the bathroom, slamming the door behind her. But when she looked in the hallway mirror, there he was again, his face just inches from hers. His hand reached out, and as she screamed, she saw it. He was inside the mirror. The next morning, Emily was gone. The apartment was locked from the inside, and the mirror, well, it was perfectly clear, as if nothing had ever happened. But the landlord said the same thing happened to the previous tenant. She'd been gone for days before anyone noticed, and now, no one dares to look too closely into that mirror.